Yo, what is going on YouTube? Thank you so much for tuning into the channel. I'm Slim Kiwi, but you can just call me Kiwi for short. Now, what we got going on, as you can see on the screen, is we got a little bit of Pokemon Showdown. Hope you guys are super excited though. I really don't want to waste your guys' time, but just like a quick little thing, this is actually the very first episode of the channel. Now, I do want to be bringing lots of Pokemon for you guys. This would pretty much be mainly a Pokemon content-based channel. There will be lots of Smash Bros as well that will kind of fill in the spaces, but definitely expect lots and lots of Pokemon. Now, if that's interesting to you, please go ahead, subscribe, like it, maybe share with your friends, let them know, like, dude, there's this weird-ass dude out there making Pokemon videos. It's going to be so cool. So, hope you guys are excited, though. As you can see on the screen, though, like I said before, we're going to be playing Pokemon Showdown. We'll be diving into the OU tier. Now, we are going to be rocking out with some of my favorite Mons. It might not be the most competitive team, but I put together some of my favorite Mons, put them together, and we're going to try and make it as competitive as possible. Now, I'm just going to go ahead. We're going to click battle. Don't want to waste your guys' time, right? We're here to play some Pokemon, to watch some Pokemon, to commentate over some Pokemon, get my ass whooped. I'm actually out of touch with the meta right now. I'm going to be a little bit rusty, so hopefully you guys can sit there and laugh at me as I try to do some Pokemon. Gosh, what the heck was that? Now, anyways, as we can see on the screen, got some things happening here. We definitely got some things happening here. I do think he is going to go ahead and try and open up with the Breloom. I think that's safe to say he's going to open up with the Breloom. Now, with that knowledge, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to open up with, he can actually open up with, oh gosh, he can totally open up with the Darmanitan, but he doesn't, so that's great. I'm going to go ahead, I think he's going to predict the Will-O-Wisp, honestly. So, bold prediction play. You never really want to make the most bold plays, I know, on the first turn, but we're going to go ahead and do it. We're going to do knockoff predicting the Darmanitan. Knockoff predicting, nope, he goes straight for Earthquake and he just bodies me with that. We take off, what was that? What did we see? The Cobra Berry. Interesting. Now I'm going to go ahead and we're going to click Will-O-Wisp here. Go ahead and be connected, which is absolutely wonderful. This Earthquake is not going to really do much at all anymore. So, we are safe to go ahead and recover up right here. I'm going to go ahead and recover. He might switch out, but I think he might just even stay in just because he kind of knows that this Golurk is Dunzo Funzo. Like, he's done, bro. He's done. This Golurk really can't do much more that since he's burned. Like, let's be real. So he does go for Stealth Rocks. Okay, I take it back. He can do a little bit of stuff here. So that Stealth Rocks is actually going to be a little bit annoying because now Dragon Knight can't switch in and keep that multi-scale. So I think we just go for knockoff on the switch on the Clefable. Let's go. Okay, that's absolutely big actually. So we do knock off this Clefable. So do I think he's gonna go for maybe a Calm Mind, like set up on us? Yes. I actually do think he will. So I'm gonna go ahead, we're gonna switch out predicting the Calm Mind, or maybe even like a Moonblast. We're gonna go straight out into our Scizor, who is Assault Vested. And he does go for the Calm Mind. Okay. Big time. That is big time. Do I think he's gonna stay in? No. But if he does in a U-turn, I think he's gonna switch out. I really do. Even though he did set up, well, he might have the Flamethrower. So we're going to U-turn out. I think that's our safe bet. We're going to U-turn out. He does stay in now. Now, is he going for the Flamethrower? Is he going for the Flamethrower? I actually have no idea. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to switch out into the Rhyperior Z Rupert. And we do see the Flamethrower. So that's actually really great. We do take that like a boost. Now, I really don't see why I don't go for Earthquake at this point. I also want to go for Stealth Rocks, though, so I can go ahead and get rid of the Sash on that Breloom. Options. We got options. We have got some options. Now, he does have a Rapid Spinner, though, so that is a little bit something to take into account. I'm going to go ahead. We're just going to click Earthquake here. It's strong. It's stab. He goes for another Calm Mind. Was he predicting the switch? I don't know exactly. So that actually does a lot of damage. Now, I think I'm just safe to go ahead and just keep on clicking Earthquakes. I almost said U-turn. So we do see the Rotom, who actually is Levitate. Duh, what am I thinking? What am I thinking? So there's really nothing that he has. Does he predict the switch? He probably does. He probably does predict the switch. If he goes for Volt Switch and he plays me like a Bouse, that's bad. But he can always just go for a Grass move and just knock us out. We don't want to lose Rhyperior just yet. Absolutely not. He's actually very big for this team. I think it is safe to go ahead and we're going to switch right out into... Let's go ahead and do Jolteon. He's fast. I can always Volt Switch out if needed. I can take a Grass hit. So he does go for the Leaf Storm, which does a lot of damage. It does a lot of damage. Holy cow. Do I think he stays in? He can't go for the Volt Switch. I go for the Shadow Ball. I'm just going to go for the Shadow Ball. He's faster. He's Choice Specs or Scarfed or something. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Baby. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to switch right out into the Scizor. Now, I'm going to go for the knockoff. He has to switch out. We ×4 resist it. We have the Assault Vest, which he actually probably doesn't know about. But I'm going to go for knockoff. I do think he's going to switch out into the Darmanitan. Mr. Tarzan, the Darmanitan. So he's thinking a little bit. He's taking his time with this play. He does switch out into the Darmanitan, which we predicted, and we get a nice knockoff, taking off that Choice Scarf, which is absolutely huge. Now, I do want to preserve this guy. Bullet Punch is pretty much big for that Clefable, who has 15% health left. Let's go ahead and we're going to switch out into Rupert. He is our offensive wall, so I do think we can take a Flare Blitz if he goes for it. He does go for a Flare Blitz, which is great, which we kind of expected. Now, and we get the Citrus Berry, so we are at 69%. We're at 69%. It's not funny. It's not funny. But, now, do I think he's going to go ahead and switch out? Yes, I do. Earthquake is pretty much strong. It hits everyone on his team, but if he switches out into the Breloom, potentially, I'm going to go for Ice Punch. If he Pro Plays me right here, I'm so mad. He goes for the U-turn. Show me either the Breloom or the Rotom Grass. Rotom Mow. The Rotom Mow. Let's go. We get a nice Ice Punch off on that. No freeze. Now, is there really much more? No, I do want to preserve Rupert. I definitely do. Now, I think he's going to Volt Switch on this play. Do I think he's actually going to Volt Switch? I'm going to go ahead and click Ice Punch. He goes for the Leaf Storm, which is fine. He goes ahead and knocks out the Rupert, which is fine. Which is fine. I can live with that. Definitely can live with that. Now, I'm actually in a decent position to go ahead. We're going to switch out into our Gallade. My nose itches. Oh my gosh. Much better. We feel much better. So, I'm going to go ahead. We're going to Swords Dance. We're going to Swords Dance. Now, if he switches out into pretty much anything, we do have priority with Shadow Sneak. I can always get Drain Punches off. We see the Clefable, which is fine. I don't think a Clefable can survive. No, absolutely not. I'm going to do Drain Punch just to get a little bit of health back. Ow, I just hit my hand on there. Drain Punch does knock him out. We're going to get just that little bit of health back, which is fine. Which is absolutely wonderful. And wow, I just realized that's actually only one Mon down. We've been playing catch up this whole time, but I did feel like that we were kind of in the lead. He doesn't think we have Shadow Sneak, but we do. We got the Shadow Sneak! Let's go! So, not looking too bad. This is definitely good. We are in the right position now. We kind of have him on tilt. Now, Zen Headbutt is the strongest move we have, but if we miss, that's a little bit obnoxious. And it is a Mega Blast. Oh my goodness gravy. And the next episode, because I'm going to be bringing these teams probably 3 episodes, switch it up for you guys. Unless you guys have any other idea or thing that you want to do for that, but I'm taking Zen Headbutt off. We're going Psycho Cut, and we're leaving it at that. If I... Drain Punch is going to bring him down to 13%, and we're going to get pretty much all of our health back, though, and Dark Pulse will not finish us off. Now, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to click Drain Punch one more time. This Gallade is putting in the finest. That was actually a pretty good play. Well, not necessarily. I don't know why he switched out. I guess he wants to go ahead and... Okay, so... Here we are. I'm going to go for Zen Headbutt. If we get the flinch... We missed the Zen Headbutt! Oh my goodness! That's 2. That was 2. Never again, never ever ever again will I ever, and when I say ever, I mean ever, use Zen Headbutt. We're taking that right off. We're going Psycho Cut. That's, no, I cannot believe it. How are you gonna miss Zen Headbutt twice? Can I see the, what's the percent on that? Like, what's the accuracy? It's like 90%, am I right? It's like 90%, and you miss it twice? Oh, salty Kiwi in the building, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna click Will-O-Wisp here. I don't think he's gonna stay in, but I'm gonna click it anyways. Just in case he does stay in, and he does. He goes for the Swords Dance though. Awkward! Now, I'm gonna go for knockoff here. We're gonna go ahead. That Bullet Seed does too much damage. Oh, it only hits 2 times though, which is fine, but that Bullet Seed does way too much damage. And we do knock off the Life Orb, which we might have actually wanted to keep that Life Orb on there. Not positive. We're gonna protect. And we see another Bullet Seed, so that's great. We're gonna get a little bit of our lefty's recovery, and this burn is slowly ticking this guy down. Now, I'm gonna recover, and we're gonna hope that he doesn't hit like 4 times with this Bullet Seed. There's 1. There's 2. There's only 2 times. Let's go. So, pretty much I think we're safe to go ahead. I'm gonna recover up, just kidding. No, because what if? The match was forfeited. Okay, so, yeah, let's go, baby. We get the first win, so that's always fine. I'm gonna go ahead, we're gonna find another match for y'all. Let's see what we got here. Okay, doke. Now, we do see the Weavile, Thunderous. I don't need to read off their names. You guys can see. You obviously know who is who. Right? Right? I'm like itching my armpit and it's like... Anyways, I'm sorry you had to see that on camera. But, who do I think? I think he's probably going to open up with either Thunderous, or even maybe the Lopunny, but I do think Heatran would be a good lead for him. My nose itches still. Do I think he's going to open up with Heatran? Yes. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to open up with Seto, even if he does open up the Lopunny, but... Excuse me. He does open up with this guy. So, if I go for a Drain Punch, if he predicts the Drain Punch, who does he switch out into? The Dragonite. But if he stays in and I don't go for the Drain Punch, I'm never going to forgive myself, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to click Drain Punch. He is going to switch out, which we can kind of just... It's fine. That's fine, right? So Drain Punch is going to take, like, no damage, and he's got the leftovers. Wow. Storm King. Storm King the Dragonite. I actually really like that name. I really do. I have a really horrible accent, by the way, so if you thought it was like... If you think that I thought that that was a good accent, then... No. I know that it's not good. Okay, I'm working on it. We're working on it. All things aside, I do want to preserve the Gallade. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to switch right out into White. So serious. And we see the Dragon Claw does a decent amount of damage. Not enough to kill though, and if he predicts the Will-O-Wisp, that is fine, because we're going to go ahead and click Knockoff, and we're going to knock off these leftovers, which will be big. If he switches out into Heatran, we will knock off whatever the Heatran might have. Woo! We see the Heatran, and we knock off the leftovers. Now, once again, we are in a good position here. We are definitely in a good position. Do I want to switch out? I do think he might go for the Stealth Rocks here, which is annoying because Dragonite does not want to take any of that. I do want to preserve Seto though. But why? Actually, I'm going to switch out. We're going to switch right out into our Seto, and we do see the Stealth Rocks. Now, I think he thinks I'm going to go for another Drain Punch, so I'm going to go ahead. We're going to click... Do we Swords Dance right here, ladies and gentlemen? No. Let's just click Zen Headbutt. Let's make the safe play. He does switch out into the King Storm once again. Zen Headbutt is going to do a clean 20%. Now, I am safe to go for another Zen Headbutt. Right? Right? Maybe we can get a flinch. I mean, hacks are real. Hacks are part of the game. I don't shoot for hacks, but I mean, if we get hacks, then, I mean, sorry about it, bro. Sorry about it, bro. Storm King is about to catch this Zen Headbutt. But watch, okay, if we miss 3 Zen Headbutts in a row, if we miss 3, not just 1, not just 2, but 3 Zen Headbutts in a row, I'm gonna be so mad. We do connect and it does a lot of damage. Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! Now, do I want a Swords Dance? Do we want a Swords Dance real quick? Not really. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna click Zen Headbutt. He might go for the Thunder Wave. It's kind of safe to say that he would go for the Thunder Wave. If he does go for the Thunder Wave, does he get his hacks? Hacks are a real part of the game. I was just talking about hacks being a real part of the game, and what does he get? He gets some hacks. Oh, I could have predicted that and switched right out into Jolteon, which I probably should have done if I was like really thinking, but like I said, I'm rusty, guys. I'm rusty, okay? What do we do? I do think the safest place is to go for another Zen Headbutt, though. But, hold up. Sorry, I had like food in my mouth. That was weird. It was like stuck in my tooth. I'm gonna go ahead. Let's switch out into Remington. And we see HP. This is good. This is great, actually. This is absolutely great. So, I'm gonna go for a Volt Switch, predicting the switch. He doesn't want to take a Thunderbolt. You don't want to take a Thunderbolt. Do you want to take a Thunderbolt? I don't think you want to take a Thunderbolt. So if I were him, I'd be like, shoot, bro. There's a Jolteon on the field. I don't know what item he has, but he can blast me with this Thunderbolt. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to hit him up with that Volt Switch, which is absolutely wonderful. Now we do kind of have him on a little bit of tilt. I'm going to switch out into Rupert. Now this screams, it just screams, I tell you, it screams that I go for Earthquake. We've got to pro play this guy, and we're going for Ice Punch. You ready? Oh, baby! Yeah! I really wanted, though, to see the Dragonite. So we did reveal the fact that we do have Ice Punch. We do see the Weavile, though. We do see the Weavile, though. Now, I do still want to burn a lot of these guys, but I do want to keep Rhyperior healthy. So Gambit puts in some work too. A lot of our guys are pretty viable, so who is like the least valuable on the team I could switch out into? I don't think Jolteon's going to do too much. We're going to go ahead and we're going to switch out into Jolteon, which is fine if he goes ahead and does like a knockoff, or we see the Ice Cold Crash, which knocks out Jolteon. Jolteon, RIP, I'm so sorry. So sorry. But I am safe to go ahead. I do want to open up, no. Let's click this. Because Drain Punch on any of these guys is going to do damage, right? It's going to do damage, and it's going to pretty much one-shot this guy. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to click Drain Punch. Maybe he stays in. I don't think he will. So he does switch out into Storm King. Now, we get paralyzed. We get paralyzed again. Okay, so we get paralyzed again. Oh my gosh! Salty Kiwi up in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Salty Kiwi is here. Salty Kiwi is now. Do I want to stay in? Really, no, though. I don't think I really want to stay in. I definitely want to preserve him a little bit because we do damage to 3 of his Mons. So, let me just hit the table real quick. Who do we switch out into? That is the question. I think we switch out into Rupert. We can pretty much take anything he throws at us. So bulky. We're maxed mess in HP and attack. So I don't think this Dragon Claw, he does go for a Dragon Claw. Dragon Claw is not going to really do pretty much anything. Now, I know for a fact he does not want to take an Ice Punch. He saw the Ice Punch, but I'm going to click it anyways. He goes for the Superpower. It doesn't finish us off. And he gets the minus defense. We get the Citrus Berry boost. Ice Punch is going to do him in. Ice Punch is going to do him in. Sorry, that was probably a little too much hype. It's Pokemon, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, it is Pokemon. Calm yourselves. It's okay. It's okay. Now, Rupert still does a little bit of damage. Now, I don't necessarily need him, though, because Seto can take out the Heatran. We know that for a fact. Let us stay in. We're gonna let us stay in. If he misses High Jump Kick for whatever reason, I'm pumped. Like, that is absolutely awesome, I tell ya! We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna click Earthquake here. Don't switch out. Don't do it. High Jump Kick does connect and it does knock out Rupert. Rupert is down. Rupert is out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna switch out into Gambit. Gambit, I say. Gambit. Now, I'm gonna U-turn. Call me crazy, but I'm gonna U-turn. He does switch out, so we do get the U-turn off, which is absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Now we're in a good position to switch out into Seto. And I think I just go for... I want a Swords Dance so bad, but I don't think it's the right time yet. I don't think I necessarily need a Swords Dance to get him. I'm going to go ahead and we're just going to click Drain Punch. We are going to Drain Punch right here. Hopefully, so he does switch out into the Togekiss. Oh my gosh. That is like 3 paralyzes in a row now. I don't understand. I just don't get it. Just don't get it. Why are these hacks so stinking real? The hacks are so real, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what to do. He does go for a nasty plot, which tells me we are in big, big doo-doo. We are in a lot of trouble. So I'm going to go ahead. We're just going to click Extreme Speed. Air Slash is not going to do us in. I think are we faster? Let me just double check. 284 speed. Oh, come on, come on. He's got to be max speed. I think he is. We're going for another extreme speed. We're going to bring him down to 49%. Air Slash is going to do us in, which is fine. Which is fine. We're on tilt a little bit here. We are definitely a little bit on tilt. Now I'm going to go ahead and we're going to switch out into Gambit. And we're going to go for the Bullet Punch. He is +2, so I don't know if he wants to forfeit that setup. Bullet Punch is going to do him in. Let's go! Let's go! Okay, my nose keeps itching. My goodness. So, it's close here, ladies and gentlemen. This is very close. We've got the, what do they call you? The Weavile. Do I think you're going to go for... I don't know what you're going to go for, actually. I'm going to click Bullet Punch here. I'm going to click Bullet Punch. Let's go ahead and let's click Bullet Punch, shall we? Bullet Punch is going to one-shot him! Let's go, let's go. Now, I don't really think Scizor has much left that he can do for this guy. But... I think we already knocked him off. We did. I think he might outspeed us. I definitely do. Let's just click... I don't know, I don't know. Are we faster? Are we faster? 278. No, we're definitely not faster. I'm gonna click Bullet Punch. It's gonna do like pretty much 0 damage. Okay, 5%. Lava Bloom is gonna do us in though. I really didn't see why I wanted to keep him in any longer, so I'm gonna go ahead now. We're gonna switch out into not Gambit, Seto. We should be able to take a hit, and Drain Punch is gonna do a lot of damage, so as long as he doesn't crit us, as long as we don't get critted, okay. Drain Punch, let's go. So it's actually going to bring us up to 79%. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now is the moment right here. So, I'm guilty of this as well. I always forget that Mega Gallade has the ability, is it Inner Focus? He has the ability Inner Focus, so if Fake Out doesn't work on him, will he go for the Fake Out right now? And then I just Drain Punch him and win the game. He goes for the Fake Out, and we get the Drain Punch! So that was absolutely wonderful. So we go ahead and we get another W. I'm gonna actually wrap up today's episode right here. These were a little bit longer battles. Usually, if they're shorter, I'll go ahead and bring 3 for you guys. But like I said, today is gonna be 2 episodes. Let me know though, 2 episodes, 2 matches for this 1 episode. But definitely, guys, let me know what you guys thought. If you want to see more videos like this, definitely subscribe, and then leave a like down below. Get involved in the comment section as well. Like, definitely just let me know what you guys think, what you want to see from the channel, and if there's any like team suggestions, Pokemon ideas. I'm going to be bringing Let's Plays as well. If you want to see team builders, different tiers, random battles, and different things like that, just let me know. Go into the comment section and just be like, yo, Kiwi, hook it up with these kind of videos, and just let me know. But yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think. I said let me know like 500 times. But on that note, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up today's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching the video. I'll see you guys next time.